Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I hope everybody's doing absolutely amazing. So, after my last video started to go viral, everybody is wanting me to make a video about how I found Islam. So that's what I'm going to do today. There's going to be two versions. There's going to be a short version on how I found Islam and a long version. Okay, so let's get into it. So the short version. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought me to Islam. There we go. It's as simple as that. All right, yeah, the short version is reality, okay? That I was guided by our creator to Islam. But the long version is, I grew up in a faithless household. Yes, my family stated that they were Christian, but never practiced. They left the church when I was about 2 years old. I personally found Christianity again when I was 14 to 16 years old. And I stayed in the church. I was heavily involved in the church until I started questioning things like the Holy Trinity. Okay, how can God be the creator and a son at the same time? It makes no sense. It just made no sense. And the more that I questioned my youth pastor, is the more they stopped letting me be in the church choir. The more they started pushing me out of everything else that I was involved in the church. Until one day I said, you know what? If you don't want me in this church, then I don't need to be here. And I created a hatred towards God. I created a hatred towards our creator because of what his followers did to me. And for 20 years, I carried that hatred with me. One of the biggest things that impacted this new journey is getting sober. For years, I was addicted to drugs, alcohol, and sex. It was a reality. I was a meth user. I was an alcoholic. And it just happened, and I continued and snowballing into that. Until finally one day I said, you know what? I need to do something about this. I moved to Florida and started my new life in sobriety. Yes, I'm coming up on 3 years sober this December, God willing. And it's been the most incredible thing that I've been able to do for myself. I've been able to make strides in my career. I've been able to quit smoking and quit vaping. Of course, no alcohol. The worst thing I do today is caffeine. All right. I can't stop coffee. If you know a way, help. Through this journey of getting sober, the 12 steps teach us that we have to find a higher power. Yes, they say you could be anything, the higher power of your understanding, which could be the ocean, an alligator, a shark, anything more powerful than you. And for the longest, I was like, you know what? It's the ocean, it's the air, it's the universe. And I believed that for a long time. And I started wondering, I was like, I can't. This is not it, okay? I need to identify who or what my higher power is. It can't be the ocean. I'm sorry. The ocean is not what got me sober. The ocean is not what keeps me sober. So I started on my spiritual journey. I looked into Hinduism. Okay. I'm not going to dog any religion. I think whatever, faith you have that makes you feel content and comfortable is a blessing for you. I'm never going to say that what you're doing is wrong for you because it's your life and your decision. So I looked into Hinduism. It just wasn't for me. I won't go into details why. So I flipped over to Buddhism. Okay, looked into that. Also, just wasn't for me. And I've been interested actually in Islam before, and I had friends talk me out of researching into it. So I picked up the Quran. I read it. And I felt at peace. I listened to recitations of the Quran. That, yes, I don't understand it because I don't speak Arabic, but it brings me so much peace listening to the Quran. So I continue to research and learn and watch YouTube videos and talk to people in my life about their beliefs and how they why they continue to believe. And throughout those conversations, I was like, this is what I've been searching. A simple thought process of one God, a monotheistic God. The details and everything you come to learn in time, but to start, the belief in one God and one creator. And it just seemed so simple for me, and it clicked. I knew Christianity wasn't for me. Again, no matter what your religion is, that's on you. That's you, boo-boo. And that's good for you. So, as you see here, March, I took my Shahada. I took it at a masjid local here in South Florida. They were incredibly friendly and nice, and gave me another Quran. They gave me a prayer mat and everything like that. And I've never looked back. My family knows, most of my family knows, that I am looking into Islam. And yeah, they don't understand it coming from a Texas background, but they don't care. Uh, I've gotten some judgment from friends, but that's okay. Not everybody has to understand, guys. Um, Not everybody has to understand, because guess what? It's my journey in Islam. It's not everybody else's journey. So for everybody that's asking, I understand this is a long video, okay? But for everybody that's asking on my journey to Islam, yes, short version, my creator brought me here, or our creator, or the creator, sorry, the creator brought me here. But long version is what I just gave you. Yes, more details, but that's the simple, broken down version of how I became Muslim.